Ooh, not even a 3-for-1. Jeez. Oh, because the first strike damage went through on the first two. I always screw that up too. I always think first strike damage. Yeah, yeah, they did. They did the thing that I almost always do as well. And I just got done talking about how I hope my opponent wouldn't remember how first strike damage works. Hey everybody, we are back at it with another MTG Arena Premier Draft of March of the Machine. It's going to be tough beating our last one when we when we built that Rakdos deck with Shieldred. Oh my, Sunfall right out the gate. All right, that's going to be our pack one, pick one. That's a no doubter. Sunfall is a great card. All of a sudden I am dealing with crazy acid like out of nowhere. So I'm sure this isn't going to help. Lemon Spindrift. Some pretty good white cards in here. Seal from Existence is obviously great. We're not going to see that one on the wheel. We're not going to see Invasion of Dominaria. Dominaria on the wheel. We might see the Alabaster Host Sanctifier. I kind of doubt it. But yeah, alright. Pack one, pick one, Sunfall. Can't complain. I do feel like I've been drafting a lot of white this set. Black and white, blue and white. Yesterday's Rakdos deck was kind of a oddball. Okay. Completed Huntmaster is a good card. Captive Weird. 1/3 Defender. Transform it for 4 or 3 and 2 life. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play it. I think we just take the completed Huntmaster here, huh? Ooh, I really like the Kithkin Billy Rider too. This card can get ridiculous when you have backup with it. Oh, Volcanic Spite. Another great card. Oh boy. Invasion of Regatha has been okay. I've drafted it twice, I think, and I haven't really loved it either time. But alright, we'll take the completed Huntmaster here. Seal from Existence is a pretty easy... I say that, and then I glance over and see Alabaster Host Intercessor. When Seal from Existence, ETBs, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this thing leaves the battlefield. It has Ward 3. It's just I think it's just a better card. That Ward 3 is pretty good. I mean, this is a great card, don't get me wrong, and it leaves a creature behind, and you can Plane Cycle with it, but... This thing only targets a creature, so I think the Seal from Existence is just a better pick. When this thing ETBs, incubate 4, I like that part. Whenever a permanent you control transforms or a permanent enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Do this only once each turn. Wow, that's a good card. Invasion of Lorwyn. When it ETBs, destroy... Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a good card. Not super interested in picking it here, though. I'm between the Final Flourish and the Corruption of Tawashi. Tawashi? This is such good removal. But this is such good card draw, especially if we end up... Yeah, especially if we end up in any kind of incubate deck. That's just a card we're going to want to splash. Another Scroll Shift, 2 of those. Sunder the Gateway. Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment and opponent controls. Incubate 2, then transform. I think we take this card. Tarkir Soul Shaper is a pretty nice pickup too. Yeah, we'll take Sunder the Gateway. Okay. There's a couple cards in here I really like. Etherblade Agent. It's a good card. I personally like Invasion of Eldraine. I feel like it's one of the cards that people are down on. I think I'll just take the creature here, though. That's good fixing for us if we end up... We still haven't fully committed to our second color yet. We know we're going to be white something. We're going to be white-black. This is such a good card. All right. When Invasion of New Capenna ETBs, you may sacrifice an artifact or creature. When you do, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Then it becomes an equipment. You can attach it, put a 1/1 counter on that creature, and each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. This thing can get silly in the incubate decks, so we are going to take that. This is the other card I love that nobody seems to like. Invasion of Vryn, sorry. When it ETBs, draw 3 cards, then discard. And this is the one that lets you copy a spell on the stack. Consuming Aetherborn is a nice pickup here, too. I think we're going to be black-white, splashing blue, and I'd rather not splash for the Invasion of Vryn. And we'll have other chances at Traumatic Revelations, because people don't like that card. Like this card a lot, mostly because of the Convoke on it. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying till end of turn. That's a really good trick. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm not a huge fan of tricks in battle. I would rather run good removal over tricks, but that's a good one, so we'll take it. .0? They hate Yargle that much? I don't know. Oh, maybe the 2-drop creature is just a better value. Yeah, alright, we'll take the Cavalier. Don't really love any of these. So I'll take that one for the collection. Oh, another Consuming Aetherborn. Don't think we'll play that card, but we'll grab it for now. Ooh, okay. We have choices to make here. Wow, a lot of good cards that I'm interested in. I'm interested in the Invasion of Xerix, even though I just said I wouldn't want to splash another blue card. This is such a good card. Phyrexian Gargantua, fantastic card draw. The Smite is decent removal. Angelic Intervention, I love running at least one of those. The Gloomfang Mauler, love that card. This is a really good closer, if for no other reason than you can give one of your creatures menace and +2. What does this thing do? Sacrifice another creature or artifact, deals X damage to target opponent in battle, and you gain X life, where X is the sacrificed permanent mana value. I mean, I think we're probably going to pick this, but mostly for that when they flip ability. Where did it go? At the beginning of combat on your turn, return up to 1 target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield that gains haste. Ooh, stoke the flames. Okay. I think we grab the Alabaster Host Intercessor here. Yeah. Alright, that's the pick. Kind of stuck here. Don't really love Scroll Shift. We don't really have good removal right now. Oh, I take that back. We have the Seal and the Alabaster, and then obviously the Sunfall. So I guess we do have decent removal, but we don't have good spot removal. I mean, we have the 2. They're both kind of expensive spells, though. Do we have anything that we're interested in blinking with the Scroll Shift? I mean, we could blink our backup creature. That's kind of nice. Yeah, alright, we'll take the Scroll Shift. I don't know if we'll play it necessarily. Another Invasion of Capenna. New Capenna. I do like that card. Okay, we'll take another one. Okay, Kithkin Billy Rider. I can totally get on board with that. So we aren't necessarily building a huge incubate deck. We're kind of building a black-white good stuff deck. Another Alabaster Host Intercessor? Sure. It's kind of nutty that that's just a common, right? That's a pretty good card. Ooh. I don't hate this. It's a little too expensive, I think, though. I like the Tarkir. I also like the Ichor Drinker. Yeah, we'll go with the Ichor Drinker. Okay with the Alabaster Host Intercessors. I don't think I'll run 3 of them. How many instants and sorceries do we have? 5. Might just take the land here. Don't love any of these, so we'll take this one for the collection. Unseal the Necropolis? I'd rather have a Flitting Gorilla. Ichor Shade, this is the one that grows on end step, right? And if an artifact or creature was put into a graveyard from the battlefield this turn. Yeah, okay. It's not a great card, but... The Invasion of New Capenna would be really good if we can get a bunch of Incubate Phyrexians out there. Jeez, how many of these are we going to run? If I could get another Kithkin Billy Rider or 2, that'd be kind of a neat deal. Just back up a bunch of stuff. Sure. Oh wow, Rampaging Geoderm. Nobody took it. What is this thing? Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, let me read this first. When this thing ETBs, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creatures that convoked. I like it. I don't love it. Boy, that convoke cost is what's... I mean, that's where the value is, right? So for me... Yeah, for me it's between Deadly Derision and the Knight Errant. How are we looking on creatures? We are a little light on creatures right now. Boy, the Nezumi Informant's such a good card, too. I think I'll take the Knight Errant. Alright. I've taken Gyruda twice. And both times I've used it, it has failed me miserably. I am going to take the removal over Gyruda. I've had bad luck with it. And I'd rather have removal in my deck than Gyruda. In limited. In constructed, it's a house. In this limited format, I just haven't had luck with it. It's probably a great card, and I've just been running into bad luck. But yeah, I'm passing it. Okay. The choice here is between another completed Huntmaster and a Realmbreaker's Grasp. We just took some removal, and we already have 2 white removal spells. They're a little more expensive. And it's between completed Huntmaster and the Grasp. I think I'll take another Huntmaster. I've played against that card, and it can get out of hand pretty quickly. I'll take the Agent here. Don't know if we're gonna run 2 of them, but yeah, I like Gloomfang in my deck. Although this thing is good for having a creature to sacrifice to our card we just picked up. Nah, I'll take the Mauler. That's fine. I think we'll add this one to the collection. Target opponent mills 3 cards, put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Sacrifice Realmbreaker, Invasion Tree, search the library for any number of Praetor cards, put them onto the battlefield, and shuffle. We'll just add that one to the collection. So either our 3rd Aetherblade Agent or this Inspired Charge. Okay. That's kind of an expensive card for a 4/3, huh? 5-drop. There we go, Nezumi. Glad you came back. Ooh, boy, oh boy. I'm gonna take the Billy Rider. Traumatic Revelation. I said we would see that card again. I'm glad we did. Towards the end of Pack 3. So I think our deck is doing 2 things, which is always dangerous. We are building Incubate tokens, and we are running backup on our Billy Riders. So, I think we only run 1 of the Alabaster Hosts. I don't know if we run this card. We'll see. Sunfall, yes. Corruption, yes. Consuming Aetherborn, I think so, because we want the backup on these. I don't think we're going to run Scroll Shift. Seal from Existence, yes. Completed Huntmaster, yes. Flitting Gorilla, probably not. Ichorshade. Ichorshade goes really well with our sacrificing, so I guess we can keep that in the deck. See what else we got going on. Corrupted Conviction, we don't need. Ichor Drinker, sure, we'll have one of those in the deck. Aerial Boost, I kind of want to give that card a shot. Swordsworn Cavalier we can cut. How are we looking on creatures? A little light, maybe? Nope, 18. Cool. Probably not running 3 Aetherblade Agents. Let's see what 2 looks like. The Informant for sure. Revelation for sure. Invasion of New Capenna. Whenever equipped creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. This could get ridiculous with all of our Incubate stuff, so I think we run 2 copies of that. I'm totally cool with that. Iara, I don't think makes the deck. It's going to cost me 5 and 2 life to flip it, and that's really where the value is, right? Because I'm not going to be sacking my Incubate tokens. They're not worth any mana, so that wouldn't make sense. Ichorshade, again, would work well with our completed Huntmaster as long as we're sacrificing creatures. Oh boy. think I want to run 3 islands. Hmm. 3 islands. 6 planes? And then we still have 2 cuts to make. I mean, this doesn't really fit in our deck. It's just good value. Maybe I cut it. Let's see what happens if I cut that one. And then we cut another agent, Etherblade agent. I think maybe I'm running too many of these, but man, it would just be sweet to start stacking up these double strikers. I think maybe I'm running too many. I want to put that knight back in. So when it ETBs, you may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creatures that... So how many 2-drop creatures do I have? 1, 2... Just 2. Because I don't see myself ever turning all of my 3/3 incubate tokens sideways to convoke this. So is there really value in this? Probably not. So what do we put back? Another agent? Yeah, we'll do that. Let me double check something real quick. How's that curve look for creatures? Looks decent. I would like a little bit more in my 2-drop spot, but oh well. We'll see if that affects us. Here we go. Sorry, forgot to hit record. We are on the play, and we have a keeper. Nice. That's a good card. 2-drop that stops almost every other 2-drop from swinging in. How do we want to do this? Oh. Played the wrong land. Shoot. I should have played a swamp there. And we could have dropped the Ichor Drinker, sacked it to the Invasion of New Capenna, taken out their 2/3, and swung in with our 2/2. Ah, Richard. Sequencing. This is where I prefer paper magic, because if you're playing against somebody who's super nice, and this is usually me, by the way, I usually try to be nice to people I'm playing against. If they look down and realize they played the wrong land and they haven't made any plays yet, 9 times out of 10, I would say, yeah, man, go ahead and pick that up and put down the right land. It's okay, not a big deal. I know that's officially not part of the rules, but I almost did it again. Okay. I'm assuming they're going to block here. Okay. Well, my assumption would be wrong. Alright, so depending on what they have here, we can... Oh, man. They're just full of these defenders, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Loris. Oof. That card is trouble. Are they willing to give up? Hello? I'll attack. Right there. Thank you. Are they willing to give up their Lurus? Interesting. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So, what do you mean, oops? Are you oopsing me, or did you oops yourself? The ward 3 on this is pretty good. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Well, they're gonna hit us here for 4, no matter what. And that stupid Zephyr Singer has Vigilance. That card is, it's just busted. Just a busted card. How much to flip this? And then I can... Okay. Okay. I think I do this. Oh, wait. No, cancel. I don't do that. Then I don't have enough mana to cast the... Okay. Not the way I wanted to do that. See if they throw their 2/3 in front of my 1/1. I would imagine they do. You son of a gun. Oh, and then they return 2 creature cards from their graveyard to their hand. Oh, we're so dead. Yeah, we're just dead. We ran into a really good deck game 1. And here comes their Zephyr Singer back to their hand. We need Sunfall. We need to rip Sunfall right off the top. Even then, we didn't really have a chance. Okay, good game. Okay, I don't think our deck was terrible there. I think we just ran into a really good deck that had an answer for everything we were trying to do. So, we'll keep this deck and try one more time. We are up against Duden Paul. We have a turn 2 play. I mean, sure. We'll keep it. What's the condition with this? Each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. Oh, okay. They're gonna hit us for 2 right away, or for 1 right away. Can't put the counters on it yet. I love the art on this card. Placid Rottentail. Reminds me of Monty Python. With the bunny. His giant, ferocious teeth. Nice. Oh boy. At the beginning of your end step. Okay, well, in that case. Really could have used a land right there. Really, really. Oh, okay. Okay, well, at least we stopped their Goreclaw from swinging. For 1 turn, maybe. Oh, man. They'll still swing the 2-1. Because why wouldn't they? Land, please. This is frustrating. I'd say Sunfall would be a good card here, but we don't have the land to cast it, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully they can not deal with that 1/1 Death Toucher. Let's see, they're trying to turn this into a 4/4, huh? Well, I don't have enough juice to stop them, so might as well at least take out one of their attackers. I don't have enough juice to stop them and keep the 1/1 Death Toucher on the battlefield, so. Man. And now my mana is bad. Like, why couldn't this be a swamp? Let me put this thing in, we sack it. Now I'm going to have to sack my 2/2 to take out their 4/3. Yeah. Gosh darn it. This is just gross. They're going to swing in for 4 pretty easily. We started the game with 3 lands, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had Esper in our opening hand, and we just have not been able to draw land. Ouch. 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 Wowzers. Alright, let's take a look at this deck. See if there's anything else we can do. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since the last match. I had to go pick up some kids from school and make supper. So, I'm back. We are going to make a couple of tweaks. Oh, my camera's kind of goofy. We're going to make a couple of tweaks here. I took out... What did I just took something out. Where did it go? Oh, I took out another Consuming Aetherborn and put in another Aetherblade Agent. Just because I think we needed another creature on turn 2. This Invasion of New Capenna is a good card, but it really is good if we have creatures to sack with it. So I wanted some smaller creatures on the battlefield to sack with it. That's the only change I made, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not wild about this Ickershade. Again, I mean, it would be nice if we could actually... I don't think we've seen this thing hit the battlefield yet, right? The completed Huntmaster. I kind of built the deck around being able to sacrifice things and create incubate tokens to turn into Phyrexians that we could pump with our Invasion of New Capenna Holy Frazzle Cannon. So, I don't know. We'll see. Right now we are 0-2 with the deck. I may have just built a bad deck. That happens to me quite a bit. Alright, and then right on cue, we didn't get the creature we need to sack for our Invasion of New Capenna. We have a creature on turn 3, the opponent goes first. I guess I'll keep this. Maybe Aerial Boost isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Tempting to just play this out now, but I don't think I will. Really, the value on these comes from being able to use both sides, right? So if we just put it out now, it completely thuds. Okay. Whenever another knight ETBs, this thing gets +1/+1 and vigilance till end of turn. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh boy. We're up against the blue-white knights deck. Well, this was a fun draft. No shame in going 0 for 3. It happens. So, do we Alabaster host Plane Cycle this on their end step so we have the Sunfall in hand and playable? Curious to see what they play out here. Hopefully it's a big nasty creature. Oh, it's another one of those. Okay. I feel like that's enough of a threat on the battlefield that I can drop the Sunfall this turn. Especially considering that they don't have any blue mana up. I've been burned a couple times in this format already by counter spells, so let's just do this. I would have liked to have gotten a little more value out of that, but what you gonna do? We'll flip our token next turn. Okay. Let's see what they have in hand. Tiller of Flesh, Temporal Cleansing. Oof. Oof. They have their own Sunfall. Interesting. I can only assume they're going to push this back to my hand and swing in for 3. So we can play out our aerial boost here. Is it instant? Oh man, I could have... Okay, well, doesn't matter. No, I still couldn't have played the Sunder. I've only got one creature. Okay. I think I'm going to use this while I can on that birdie boy. Yeah, okay, I'm fine swinging here. So we'll take 3 here. I don't want to create too big of a board state anyway, because... Oh, man. Oh. What did they get? Heliod. And this brings back something, right? When it ETBs, return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. They don't have any enchantments, so that's fine. What does it turn it into? Turns it into an enchantment, which 4/4 has lifelink and indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments. We can kill that with our thing here as long as they don't... I mean, they obviously have the negate in their hand, right? So... I wasn't kidding when I said this card can be a house with backup creatures. Like, it's doing some serious work for us right now. Alright, here comes the... I'm assuming they're going to swing here. And then they'll drop the Sunfall? Maybe? Giving them a 4/4 token that we can zap. Interesting. Wonder what they're thinking here. Okay, so they didn't play out Heliod because, well, it's in... Yeah, because they didn't want to... I assume at some point they're going to... wipe the board, right? Oh, do they have the 2-drop they can push a card back to my hand? Oh, interesting. Alright, let's force their hand a little bit. Hopefully having that 5th creature on the battlefield now will... They're willing to cast that Sunfall. This has been an interesting game. What do I have in my deck that I would like to see? I'd be fine with Gloomfang Mauler. That'd be nice to get in for some damage. Corruption of Tawashi would be okay. Not so much on that one. Seal from Existence. We might be needing that here in a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have a super strong finisher. I mean, my finisher is to wipe the board with Sunfall and then swing in for a 7/7. Right? But, oh well. This is tempting. Yeah, I'm going to. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'll keep that treasure. Because I can sacrifice this thing to incubate 3. I'd have to pay 1 to sack it. Can I do that? I don't think I could. Can't target it and... Oh yeah, because I can... No, because I have to sack it to get the treasure. So, okay. Makes sense. Got another one of those flash enchantments, huh? Okay, well our 5/5 is gonna die here. Oh, it doesn't give it +1? Oh, it's on attack. Silly boy. Silly boy. So on our turn, I'm going to swing with both the 4/4s. They'll both turn into 5/5s. I will sacrifice the 6/5 to turn that into a 3/3. We'll do that prior to combat, so they also get the trigger. Ooh, funsies. I doubt they're swinging here, though. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Ah, that's not a great card for us. So they'll block one of the 5/5s with my. They'll block my 4/5 with one of their 5/5s. Probably take out the other 5/5, and chump block the 2/2 with the other 5/5. Okay. They need 2 creatures on the battlefield. Well, 3 total, but they need to add 2 creatures to the battlefield this turn. They've got the 2/2. Does this thing have vigilance? It does not. So if they go after the invasion, it'll add a creature to the battlefield, but then this thing will be tapped, so they'll still be at 2 creatures. And I can swing in for the win next turn. So they need to have 3 creatures on the battlefield. Unless they've got, again, if they've got a pushback card in their hand, then they're not dead. But if they don't have a pushback card in their hand, then they're dead. Cool. Okay, so when I built the deck, that's kind of what I wanted the deck to do. The only piece we were missing in the engine we tried to build was, oh shoot, I already, anyway, it's the 1 blue card we're running. Every time you transform, you get to draw. So, only once per turn, though. Alright, let's run it back. 1 and 2. Yay! I told you that new Capenna card it can be really good. It'd probably be a good card to splash in a blue-white night deck as well. Okay, I can keep this. Turn 2, Traumatic Revelation. See what's in their hand. Turn 3, we drop our Ichor Shade. Important Tracker, Horde Beast, Invasion of Mercadia. What the heck is this? You may discard a card if you do draw 2. Okay. Discard a card. Oh, that's a good card. We might be ditching that one. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that one. Invasion of New Capenna next turn, depending on what they play here. They don't have enough to play there. Oh, they are going to play their 5-drop. That's right. Portent Tracker can take it out. That's good. That's a good play for us. We take this, and then we sack our Consuming Aetherborn. New sack target. Puts it out of range for the Stoke the Flames, which is nice. They can hit me with the Shatter, though. They've got enough to convoke it. Okay. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Feeling pretty good. I'm kind of scared of Vitali. Okay. You gonna put that on your 3/4? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, if we take out the 3/4, they don't have enough to... Oh, they can crew that. Crew 2. Ooh, this actually might work out really well for us. Oh, I'm 1 mana short. Shoot. I was going to say, we take out one of their creatures, they crew that thing, we do the aerial boost, and it kills the 5/4, but... This turns into a 6/7. Let's see what they do here. If they chump or if they go for the kill. If they go for the kill, we can really wreck them. Uh-oh, they're untapping land. That's never a good sign. Okay. Okay. Yep. Do I want a Deadly Derision here or Aerial Boost? I think we Aerial Boost. Save the Deadly Derision for like a big bomby creature if they have one. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Oh my gosh. I forgot that thing turns into a 3/3 when it blocks. I forgot it's a 1/3 that turns into a 3/3. Shoot. Man. That bums me out. Okay. Deadly Derision would have really messed him up there. Shoot. This card, man. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So when I'm doing the math in my head, like, I was thinking of it as a 1/3. Ooh, okay. No blocks. There's no crazy pump effects in this set, right? There's no, like, Titanic Growth. Even a Titanic Growth wouldn't do it here. They're sitting on 5, so I'm not scared of Vitali. Oh, please overswing. Please overswing. That's got to be some kind of removal in their hand, right? Okay, hopefully we get a creature here. I'll feel more comfortable about a full swing if we get a creature. Yeah. Sweet! 2 and 2! It's been a far cry from our last one where we could just drop a bomb and walk away. We've had to grind these games out. The difference in each game has been that new Capenna card. Don't have it in the opening hand here, but we do have a keepable hand, I think. Turn 1 play, turn 3. Some removal. All of our colors. We'll keep it. That's a good creature for us. Ichor Drinker becomes really good when you can chump block and then sack it with the completed Huntmaster. Interesting. Boy, I hope we get our removal ready, because something tells me we're gonna need it. Oh, are we playing a mono green deck? Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna keep Invasion of New Capenna in hand then. I'm not gonna mess around with that. Alright, we have 2 removal in hand. They're playing a mono green deck. Oh my gosh. And they're getting land for days. What's that one beastie? That 10/10 with trample and hexproof? Oh, it's an 8/8 with trample and hexproof. Oh, interesting. I suppose they didn't go get that swamp because they knew they could play this. Okay, that makes sense. I think I'm still holding back my invasion. play this out, and then we can chump our Ichor Drinker if we need to. Oh, no, I have to tap this, don't I? Shoot. Forgot it's a tap ability. That's okay, this is still a good blocker on the 2-2. Okay. I assume it's going to take out my double striker. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, how do we want to do this? We drop the Invasion of New Capenna. We sack the 1-1 to take out the 4-4. I don't want them to... Yeah, because if we take away the 4-4 with this thing, they can kill this, and then that thing comes back to the battlefield, right? Yeah. This becomes a 3-3 flying. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1-1 counter on it. Alright, we've got pretty good removal. So... Actually, you know what? I've had such good luck with that card. Let's go here with that. I'm assuming they're going to double block to take out one of my 2-3s. Yep, that's fine. Oh, silly. I shouldn't have equipped that. Then I could have made this 2-2 a real thing. A real boy! Man, I touch my face a lot. When I'm thinking, like, my hands are like, Rah. Okay, they're gonna flip it right away? Nope. Wow, they've got a lot going on there. Do we have any flyers? None of you are enchantments, are you? No. If we can get the... Oof, nice. If I can get the Gloomfang Mauler onto the battlefield, and we're still 2 mana away, but that's a really good thing to hit with the Kithkin Billy Rider. Give it manas and double strike. Exile target creature. Okay, so they don't have the mana, right? Ooh, they sure do. Ooh, I almost... Oof, that was close. What? Non-token artifact. Man. That's such a bummer. I'm going to lose my Kithkin if I swing here. Is it worth it to take out the 6/6? I don't think so. Man, that's a good card. Tangled Skyline. Just wrecked me. Okay, so next turn, hopefully we can play out the Gloomfang Mauler. So then I can turn my Kithkin Billy Rider into, so it would be a 4/6, and then I would give it, the equipment would make it a 6/7. That's a heck of a thing to be swinging. 6/7 double striker. As long as they don't have another Death Touch creature, we'd be okay. Interesting. I suppose it's the only target they had. If they swing the 6/6, I think I chump with my 2/2. Okay. Let's get crazy. Boo. Oh, I don't have any mana left to chump with the 2/2 and then sack it, which is kind of a bummer. Man, they're going wide. They're waiting on blue mana. Actually, they don't even need to wait on blue mana. I was just going to say they can use their Kami. Renata, okay. What did I mill? Oh! Oh! I have to discard a card. Oh, such a bummer. Alabaster, no! That 6/6 was a perfect target for that card. Okay. Well, I can actually flip my Etherborn agent without taking 2 life. That's kind of neat. I was really hoping my opponent, Tuco, would not recall how double strike works. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we take care of this thing first. And then we go into regular combat, right? So we take out the 3-1, the 3-3, then the 3-1. Get out of there. Right? Come on. Work with me. Because I'll have, how much damage? I'll have 6 damage to deal with, or to work with, so yeah. Come on. There. There we go. A casual 4 for 1. I'm hesitant to transform this thing because I really want that blue card on the battlefield. Actually, you know what? We're going to cast our Aetherblade Agent and flip it. Okay. As of right now, we are in control, but that control is waning. They've got 14 cards left. We haven't hit a bomb yet. I'm assuming it's coming eventually. Please swing that 3-3 at me. Please. Pretty please. Okay. That's a Phyrexian. That's not a Phyrexian. Do I swing my 5-5? I mean, we're so far ahead. Do I risk it? This is a super aggressive attack. They'll happily trade one of their token 3-3s with my 3-3. They'll trade the 3-1 and 3-3 with my 5-5. Didn't see that coming. Okay, so a 3 for 1. Ooh, not even a 3 for 1. Jeez. Oh, because the first strike damage went through on the first two. I always screw that up too. I always think first strike damage. Yeah, they did the thing that I almost always do as well. And I just got done talking about how I hope my opponent wouldn't remember how first strike damage works. In my head, for whatever reason, whenever you like triple block a double striker, I always think it does damage on that first blocker only, and then it goes into the second combat. No. It resolves all the way through everything it can kill on that first damage, and then it goes through. So, yeah. Sweet. That was a heck of a grind. They must have just had something really big and bomby that they didn't draw, huh? Alright, the deck is 3-3 after starting 0-2. We made one minor change, and I think it's helped out quite a bit. Alright, let's try to get to 4. Magical number 4. Get most of our gems back. Speaking of, for anybody that watched the video yesterday when the game glitched out on me super hard when I went to go put a card from my graveyard on top of my library, and the second I clicked a card, it just put it on top of the library instead of having me click submit, and it was the wrong card. I submitted the ticket to WotC, and honestly, like, it's been my experience that they turn those things around in like 6 to 12 hours at most. It's now been 24 hours, and I have yet to get a response. I got the acknowledgement ticket saying, hey, we have your reported issue, and we'll look at it as soon as we can, but I have yet to get the resolution ticket, which Usually, like I said, they're pretty quick with that. Oh, look at that. I said that. I don't know if you could hear my phone buzz on the microphone. That's kind of creepy. They just responded. Okay. Thank you for contacting Wizards of the Coast customer service. We are sorry that you experienced an issue with your recent MTG Arena event. We have granted your account 10,000 gold for the recent challenges you've experienced. Please let us know if there's anything else we can assist you with in the future. So, cool. Got my gems. Or, in this case, gold, I guess. They don't give out gems, they give out gold. I think with the Sunfall in hand, do I want to play this out? Yeah. We're going to do some plane cycling here. Okay, well this is a bummer. I don't have a creature. So we're going to take 2 here no matter what. I've seen a couple of these Lutri decks. Actually, I think our first battle might have been against a Lutri deck. Wasn't it? Maybe. We could use a creature. The only creature I had was a 6-drop. There we go. Again, the saving grace here is that so I can block a creature and then convoke. Interesting. Like we're about to. This thing becomes a 3/3 that they can create a whole bunch of stuff with, so I guess we'll do this. I don't love it. I don't like that play, but I feel like I had to. We need to stall this game as much as we can until we get some of our pieces. Okay. Or I could have let them have it and then wiped the board with Sunfall. I guess that was the other option, huh? Because Sunfall gets better the more creatures are on the other side of the battlefield. May sacrifice an artifact or creature. When you do, exile target artifact or creature. Okay, we're chewing through our removal here pretty quickly. Okay, so they're going to spend their turn this turn putting this onto the battlefield. So then they'll have 3 creatures on the battlefield for our Sunfall, which only gives us a 3/3, which is kind of a bummer. Ah. Boy, I'm tempted to wait one more turn so they... Oh, boy. No, I think we're going to get a good deal here. Oh, you know what? No! No, no, no! Oh my gosh, I thought that was a... Okay, so what happened there was, I decided since we drew this, that I would just play this out, wait one more turn, let them flip this, and cast this, and then cast the Sunfall. That was the plan. I'm pretty upset with myself right now. Oh, that would have been beautiful. They would have cast the loot tree. They would have sent something. I would have totally let them. Oh, interesting. Really interesting. I would have totally let them have this battle. Okay, I'm going to play this out. Red is known for their Itali and haste shenanigans, so we'll keep the Death Toucher out there. Perfect. New Capenna does it again. I mean, it's such a good card. I mean, it didn't. Obviously, it wasn't the sole reason we won that. I can't believe they blocked that with their loot tree. Like, I'm still kind of shocked they did that. But whatever. Hey, we'll take the win. 4-2. Right on. Keep on chugging. So we're almost back to the amount of gems it costs for the draft. We're 100 gems short. If we can get one more win, it's straight gravy. Masahiro 0215. We have all three colors on board. Hey, Seal from Existence. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. We have our turn 2 play and our turn 3 sack if we need it. Okay. Run that one out first. Run that one out first. There we go. They're going to swing here. I would almost bet my life on it. I said almost. Ooh, nice. Aha! Finally, somebody else that runs that card. And they're going to take away my invasion of New Capenna. And I'm going to immediately get another one. That's kind of fun. Do I trade here to grow my 2-3? No. Because I can, next turn I can sack the Etherblade Agent if I have to. With my invasion. Interesting. I'm assuming they'll block the 3-3 here so I don't get the card draw. Seal from Existence could be really good here. Oh, he's just going to create a 2/2? No. We have to go get our MVP. These are both Phyrexians, so they will both pump next turn if they don't kill me here, or kill the Gitaxian Mind Stinger. Aww. Okay. Okay. So we've got the emergency plan online in case things go terribly south for us here all of a sudden. Ah, that card. Okay, so what are we hoping for here? Alabaster would be a good card. Gloomfang Mauler, we're not quite there yet on mana, right? We're one short. I don't hate that. And we've got enough to convoke the... Oh, we don't even need to convoke the aerial boost. We've got 2 lands open. So we could really wreck them here, depending on how they block. Okay, so if I make this thing a 6/6, it's enough to kill all of them. Oh. If they leave it like that, then I can just... Yeah. Okay. And then it grows our Ichor Shade to a 5/6. Alright, so I'm feeling better about the deck we built. I don't think we built a bad deck. I just think those first couple of games we ran across some really good decks. Ours is not a great deck, but I don't think it's a bad deck either. That first one, I don't remember what it was now because it was a few hours ago, but was it a Dimir deck? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But it whistled right along absolutely perfectly. Okay. Oh, I didn't have enough to... Ah, bummer. Didn't have any white mana available. Okay, so they'll play out their 2 tokens for sure. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a bummer. Sweet. Five wins, baby. We are in Gravy Town. Platinum Tier 2. So we're 5-2 with the deck, and we have yet to get this thing online. I wonder if maybe I just take it out and replace it with something a little better. Because again, I mean, this thing it's great. When a creature transforms, we've got a couple three of the Etherborn agents which transform. We've got plenty of ways to make incubate tokens which transform, but we just have yet to get this thing online. Nah, you know what? Let's leave it in there. We'll leave it in. Because, I mean, if you can only trigger it, like, what, 1 or 2 times, it's already paid for itself. I'm pretty full from supper, but thank you so much! Exclamation point. I'm just finishing up editing a video, and then I'll be upstairs to watch some Twins, if you want. Oh. Hi. Why am I recording?